Okay,
Yeah.
we
So
are only 12 minutes late. That's not
woot,
bad for
we
D&D.
got there.
That's R&D. It's the wrong overlay.
Is it? What overlay am I
Yes,
on?
that's the.
Whatever. You know what? He's not here. Jess is not here. It's fine.
Well, I mean, his character is.
You know what? No. He lost the right.
That's right.
It's his own fault.
By the way, who is NPCing Jess?
Yeah, unless one of you guys wants to, I can.
Please do, because I can barely handle my own character.
All right. I have never played a paladin before, except when I was practicing last couple of weeks. So, and I did not find them easy to play. So,
No, they seem very complicated.
yeah, it's probably not. It's probably just something you have to get used to. But there it is. Okay, so
Looking good.
So,
We should just do this every week. I would be down for that.
last time on the corruption of Lirune,
Yeah.
we digged around in Coppertown and got to know some people, and Ruren's got a steed, and I almost got the taint. Well, I got the taint and almost arrested.
You have become like a sovereign citizen of Lirune. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
I don't. I yeah. I don't consent.
I don't
to-
recognize this court. So yeah, we were gonna go north, right?
Yes, because the plan is to get to the Free Lantern Pass, because there's supposed to be ghosts there. Well, we're not going for the ghosts. We're going because there's supposed to be an artifact there, but also ghosts.
Also ghost.
well, undead. Let's be.
Yeah, it was undead actually. Yeah, which is really handy that I just got a bunch of turned undead stuff with level 5. Oh, that was well timed. Okay.
Okay, so, God, my thing is such a mess.
Everything is a mess today. It's fine.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know what happened.
we are professionals here.
We are, jeez, I don't know what we're doing.
I think we're all just in maybe like a post-impeachment fog, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so as morning breaks, I assume you guys are heading back out on the road.
Yep.
That was the plan. Yes.
I should say to all the people who helped us last week, gave us ideas of random things that could happen. If you don't, none of them happen to get picked, because I do actually do. Oh my God, stupid. My kid, I'm sorry, my kid, every time he goes on my computer, he changes the pointer thingy. And
no.
right now it's Pikachu, and you have to like, line up Pikachu's ears. And I'm like,
That is fantastic in so many ways.
and it's driving me a little crazy.
I get that. I feel that. I can see.
Like, yeah, I forget what it was last time, but like every time he's like, "Oh, it's just the little clicker is different." Great. All right, keeping me on my toes. Anyway, so you start off in a hot and day. You could feel the humidity coming in. It is the middle of summer now. And what is your plan?
Oh, northwards.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a walking order. No, I guess we were just gonna walk in the woods. We're not so much freaked out, I think, or I think there was some sense that we could be safe for a little bit. But looking at the map, is there like some place we know we could get to by nightfall on the way?
You guys don't really have a very good map.
Okay, yeah, we've got more directions.
Yeah.
A general sense.
If you wanted to ask around, there are wherever you go, there's like little signs and small off trails that will say to such and such a village. And so last time you went, you guys weren't really looking for that. You were just going straight through. It would probably add some time to your journey to not camp, but you can certainly do that.
Okay. So sorry, we headed out from town and we're just like heading in a northerly direction. And
On the road. I mean, there is
on
a
the road,
road.
right. And we're not heading. Are we heading toward the flying, heart ripping out monster things?
No.
Or, okay.
I mean, they're just around.
Oh yeah, they're just there. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I would like everybody to just roll a couple of perceptions. They are probably going to come into play during the game, and I just like it. I don't like to stop everything and say roll perception.
Okay. So do you want like 2 or 3? What's
Just go 2.
Okay. All right.
Which is technically 4.
Oof. And Erasmus walks into a tree.
It's like playing with the new stud in the ear.
No, that's me.
All right.
Oh,
so
sorry.
those are just going to be incidental ones. So when it comes to the journey itself,
Yes, Blue.
you know, I don't know who is sort of doing the scouting. I think you guys were going to have
Clunky up front.
Clunky is up front on his elk.
Oh yes, he's on his elk. Oh
Yes.
gosh, yes.
Oh, I forgot about the elk.
Sorry about the elk. You're right, the elk. Yes.
So I'm actually gonna have him roll animal handling first. Not sure if it's exactly an animal. He does, yeah, he gets right up. He does great. He's right on it. He is so happy. So he's taking on his giant fey elk, going, yeah.
I can actually hear him doing that.
And he's going to keep an eye out. And he's so excited he like doesn't see anything.
Wee! Gallop!
Like, I'm on an elk. Look at me and my elk.
My elk. My elk.
It's like, do you see me? Do you see me on my elk?
Brand new elk. Just got it.
Yeah.
My elk.
It still has that new elk smell.
Which is the same as old elk smell.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be the standard elk smell, but you know, it's new to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as the morning comes and stretches into the day, you know, the humidity and the heat does sort of wear on you a bit, but you make your way through. Is there anything that you would like to do while you're traveling?
Yeah, I'll be like kind of keeping an eye out for shady areas and see if I see mushrooms I haven't already identified, and just kind of take a note of populations and make notes in my mushroom cover story field book.
All right. You could roll either perception or investigation for that.
Well, you know I love my perception, so I'm playing to my strengths here.
You find several patches of of just clusters of like toadstools, like real fairy tale toadstools, with the red caps and the white spots, and they're really cute. There seems to be on some of them a kind of funky layer,
Fun.
uh, like a blue moldiness almost, that kind of has a very sour smell, a vinegar smell almost.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't seem to have taken, that's just a handful of them at this point. Um, Otherwise, uh, this seems to be, your very particular, uh, perfectly normal toadstools.
Okay. All right. Yeah, making a little note in my field book.
Fly agarics.
Yeah, I also kind of pointed out. Have you guys ever seen vinegar on toadstools before?
I haven't really looked at toadstools that much.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. This is my new kink. So.
we don't kink shake them around here.
No. No. Very
we
open
don't.
group. Okay. Yeah. So that was my perception roll.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna while we're stopped to look at the toadstools, I'm gonna look around to see if I can find any herbs that I know are smokable.
Alright.
Not like getting high smokable, like just like something
Like
to,
Hobbit.
yeah, something to spice up my the normal tobacco I have in the pipe.
All right, go ahead and roll perception or investigate. Or actually, either perception or nature. Either one.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, you find some sort of herbaceous, almost like a juniper kind of root that has that, has that particular, has a nice smell, a nice flavor to it. You also find some minty herbs in one patch that, it will give you that sort of menthol overtones if you like that sort of thing. So,
Oh, well, I am gonna take some of those and smoke start out with the minty stuff, and then maybe like the other stuff as we walk along.
okay. Assuming you all stop, have a quick meal, get going again.
Yep.
I will roll perception again for my friend here. Which being rather nice. Sorry, I have to keep getting him back up. And he does a little better, but he's still really excited about this. He's like, he remembers to pay attention now and again, and then he'll look around and then get right back to like, I'm on an elk, I'm on an elk. So you guys don't notice the group that is coming towards you until you're nearly smacked into it. As the evening wears on, there is a large cluster of individuals. They're on foot. They look like they've been traveling a lot. They are wearing mostly natural linens and flax clothing. They are all chanting softly. They have big signs, several of them, that say in various languages, "The end is near."
Whoa.
Essentially. And they are walking the other way, so they're walking towards you.
Oh, this sounds like an interesting group. Anyone want to find out what's ending? nearby?
Hopefully not the road.
Yeah. So I think I don't know. Do they look armed? They look. I mean, presumably they're
No.
religious.
No,
I mean, excessively.
you could roll perception, but
Yeah.
nothing that you, from a first look, it's just a very motley group. One of the most uh, racially and age and just all different kinds of people
Ooh.
are.
Roughly how many people are there?
Why don't you roll perception?
Okie dokie.
Maybe 20.
Hmm.
Yeah. Is there anyone who is like seems to be leading it or organizing it or like maybe holding a sign near the front? Like that seems like an obvious person to talk to.
Yeah, there is a human male who is holding the sign, and he's walking a little bit ahead of the other people. It's the largest sign, and just behind him, there is another individual who is kind of has a cloak, a hood over their face, um, pulled low, so you can't really tell what their race is, but they are on the tall side. And so between the two of them, you would assume that one of the two is the leader.
Hmm.
All right. Well, considering we are rather a motley crew as well, I
Yeah.
think they're not gonna. we're not gonna freak them up by walking up to them. So
I mean,
guys
we are walking towards
yeah.
them, so
Anyway, yeah. So should we head toward the human and his compatriot?
yeah.
Yes.
Hail and well met, friend.
The human male says, "Hail, hello, wanderers in these dark times. We come to spread the word of the impending end."
Yeah. What's all this? Who are you guys? What's all this about?
What end?
Yeah. What end? Where? And is it like in the neighborhood, or do we have to like cross a river?
The world, my friends, is
Whoa.
soon to pass. Already the corruption spreads, but the great seeress, Nimue, has told us the truth, and we have taken up her call to spread the news. The end is near, and now the chanting builds up behind him. People,
Have I ever heard that name before?
I'm gonna say no. I wouldn't.
Okay.
You would have. I don't think that's even worth a roll.
Who? I'm sorry. Series? Who?
Yeah. Who is this person?
Nimue, the great seeress, who
Oh.
speaks the truth, the oracle of our times. The end is near, my friends, and we must take up the call to warn the world.
Right. So the corruption. We've also been dealing with the corruption. What's it like where you are? Where is it spreading and what's happening?
It spreads everywhere, but it will only grow faster and stronger until the entire continent and the world is assumed into the place of hell.
Well, this your seeress, she sees the end of the world, and what's your message exactly? What are we supposed to do? To can we? Does she see a way to fix this?
There is no way to fix this. The end is near. You must hold to your loved ones and pray that you are taken quickly up into the better realms through the delightful and kind embrace of death. Until then, we wander the world and warn everyone of what is coming so they may make their plans and face their future.
Thanks for the warning, I guess.
You guys heading to Coppertown?
Yes, we head to all the places where humans and others collect.
Oh, so and you guys have just come from where exactly?
So we're not super well. We don't know this area super
Yeah.
well. So, and we was wondering if there might be a village or something further north, where we might be able to sleep for the night.
Roll a persuasion check. We wander everywhere on this continent. We go near and far and stop wherever humans and others collect. There is a road off about 3 kilometers north, points to a small village where some of our friends, and he looks around at some of the people collected, stopped for the night. Some.
Thank you.
Christy,
Mhm.
you notice, and you're the only one who could have noticed this, really, other than Reverence. Do you remember way, way, way back when you had to save some farmers?
Yeah, the halflings, right?
Yeah. And there was a half-elven bandit who Reverence questioned and then let go. And you
Mhm.
can see that she is one of these people now that is wandering about.
Oh, oh. You did sort your life out.
She looks she looks at you startled and then nods, and she says, I haven't done anything. Just,
No.
these people, they feed you.
So, all right. How have you been since the last time we met? Didn't you make a promise to sort your life out?
Yeah. Well, I made a promise not to steal or
Okay, yeah.
do any laws. I haven't done it.
All right, it's fine. Yeah, good
Are you
job
guys
on you.
checking up on me, like all the way out here?
No, honestly,
No,
we're
we
not.
just happened to be passing.
Seriously, we just happened to be in the area. But I'm glad to see that you got out of that group that you were with before, because that was going to get you killed. And this might not be that much fun, but at least you won't be in danger.
You killed the group that I was out with.
Well, technically, they were attacking some farmers, and we were defending them. So, I mean, you killed, they killed whatever. It's in the past now. You're alive.
Right.
You're alive.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, I better go catch up before they notice I'm off talking about something other than the end of the world.
All right. Well,
It's kind of one-note conversations around here, but
Well, have fun, I guess.
good
yeah,
luck.
there's a guy out there that's pretty hot, so
Yeah, good luck with that. Get that before the end of the world. All right. Okay,
there's
yeah.
a lot of in the group.
Really? So,
Just-
sorry, you guys were heading south? How fast do you travel?
Not too fast. That's the thing about the we're all gonna die in like a week or so.
Yeah, it kind of lifts the
Everybody
inhibition.
just wants to spend their last few days,
Shagging their brains out.
So do you all make like if you're the last person on Earth, I'd have sex with you kind of thing?
That kind of thing, yeah.
She just looks at you and says, I don't think I get with cats. But yeah, all right. Cheers.
All right. So do we kind of see the road? I mean, taking they're sort of shuffling on with their continuing their chanting and mowing,
Yes.
and in the direction that was pointed, we can see where we're
Yep.
meant to go from there. Yeah, I think that was interesting. The end of the world, guys. Oh, I should have asked him about mushrooms. Anyway, let's go.
I don't think they would have known. I don't think they didn't seem the type to look out for
No.
mushrooms.
Now that you say that, they're probably not really paying attention. They're too busy shagging. I would be if I thought the end of the world was next week. So, all right, let's go.
Well, I mean, the corruption is spreading, so
I mean, if
maybe they have a point.
I mean,
Yeah, but we were able to push it back a little bit, so maybe we know something they don't.
Well, we were able to kill things that were probably caused by it, but we didn't really do anything about the corruption itself.
New. But I don't think defeatism will help, and it would be really boring in the game.
yeah. If you gotta go out, you gotta go out with a bang, I guess.
Yes,
Well, so are they.
like a fireball.
To be fair, they're going out with a bang too.
Yeah.
But
Well, we hope they are.
yes.
Best of luck with that. I
Onwards, I guess.
Yeah. So now we're all sort of like distracted as we're walking on. Maybe we should go back.
Are you going to be keeping an eye out for that sign?
Oh yeah. So well, presumably it would be reverence as he strides forward on his elk. But yeah, I think we all should because he seems a bit distracted today.
All right.
So-
I'll give him one last chance to redeem himself. Let's see.
Nope.
So I think at
Wow.
this point we're I might do a perception check too because I noticed that he's just like doing different gaits. He's trying to do like dressage, horse dressage. With him. It's like, dude, okay, I'll look around. You play.
Yeah, you find it immediately. As soon as you're sitting close to it, you can see there is a small sign, and it points away from the. Basically, it points east, and it says Monk's Hood.
Oh, isn't that a type of weed or poison? Anyway, so all right, this way, guys. Everyone.
Monk's Hood. You'll fit
It's
in
a
there.
poison. Isn't that a poison?
I don't.
Well,
I
it
just
is
saw monk.
a poisonous plant, but
Yeah.
I'm doing my impression now.
I love
It
it.
is a poisonous plant, no, but I think it is also a lovely purple flower.
I like that.
That's pretty close,
That was
actually.
pretty spot on.
Well done. All right, so we head on east.
It stretches along, sort of a meandering path that's about one wagon's width, basically. It doesn't look terribly well traveled, but at least some people have been coming back and forth. And eventually you find it's a very pleasant looking little hamlet, if you will. Mostly those sorts of halfling houses that are built into hills and are sort of covered with earth and they're built right into the sides of the earth.
Cozy.
Yeah, cute. There's one though that seems to be sort of. There's one in the one large sort of business-looking place that you would assume would be some sort of town hall, and another somewhat smaller than that, but sort of a large yellow house with white shutters. It's really adorable looking, and it has like just a little sign that says "Come on in."
Well, I think we head this way. People, and I
Yeah. It seems
compadre.
like
Yeah, let's head there.
boon companions.
Don't call me that. So, all right, you head into the very small, quaint, but cute. Sorry, my dog is like
Aw.
giving me an eye. Like, what are you doing? Come on. Sorry. She's not going anywhere. Anyway, she's like, no, I'm here now. I'm gonna join. You see a lovely little inn with a nice dog right in the front, and she's black and white, and has one wonky ear and one tall ear because that's how the best dogs are. You see a pleasant little fireplace, tables with lots of lace and doilies on them, an older woman with she's a halfling woman, a lot of gray in her hair, but wearing a very sort of cute, pinky purpley dress with a large apron over it. And she says, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Do you by chance have rooms for the night?
I do. Oh, I'm so glad you arrived. It's not really our busy time.
I hear the
No?
world's ending.
Oh, did you meet those strange fellows too?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we ran into them on the way.
From Coppertown.
Oh, Coppertown. Did you see Jilly Joy?
I did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, how is she? Has she had the baby yet?
Big as a house, no baby yet.
Oh, that they're going to be great parents, I can tell you that.
Oh, they're great people. Or whatever they are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I don't want to assume I forgot everyone's, background.
Well,
I
they're
have
still
to...
people.
Okay.
People, they are people.
All right.
Yes.
I wasn't sure how generic the term was. I need to dip out for some water, guys. So can you book us a room for the night and get the local goss?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go to the get a glass of water from the bar, but in real life, I'm gonna go get water too. Okay.
Okay, so you get a pitcher of icy water with little flowers floating in it, and she brings you over. She says her name is Melanie, and she brings you over to a table near a little round window that looks out on some flowers. She says, well, what brings you to Monkshood?
We're continuing north to freelance and pass. In fact, so we are just stopping for the on the way, rather to sleep in a proper bed rather than camp outside.
Oh, I don't blame you there. Terrible, terrible out.
Yeah, last time we almost got killed because we apparently slept on, or what's it called? The Giants Night thing. It had a name. Can't remember.
The Giants were throwing a very big party.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I wouldn't go anywhere near the mountains those days. No, I don't blame. Sorry to hear it. Well, would you like something to eat? We have a
Yes.
lovely partridge pie and some garden frisee salad.
Pie sounds nice.
All right then. So she goes and she comes back and she has, a partridge pie, which just tastes a lot like chicken pie, really, for those who don't eat a lot of partridge. But it's got a nice flaky crust. It's simple, but it's very yummy and
Real homely.
yeah. We try here. Yes.
Everything's delicious.
Oh, thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere.
So, what did I miss? Did we get any?
Oh, well, we just got food. We
Food?
sat at the table and we're eating pie.
Delicious. Well, I know Reverence is always looking for work, so maybe I'll ask if everything is going well in town or if they're having some troubles, and kind of maybe briefly mention the gnolls that we kicked butt. Just,
Smashed heads.
yeah, asking if you guys are having some of the similar problems as Coppertown.
Oh, well, there's nothing but problems around nowadays. I suppose there's them that says they saw some ogres.
Oh, whereabouts?
Well, there's this odd old shrine. Perhaps it's outside of town, and certainly I haven't seen any ogres around here, so I don't know. But they have been spotted by the old ruins.
Oh, well, maybe we'll go do some sightseeing. What time in the day is it? Is it lunchtime or is it evening time?
It's getting gone to evening time at this
Okay.
point.
Well, maybe in the morning?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, is everyone okay with that as an idea?
Yep.
Yeah, excellent.
Well,
How about, yeah, sorry.
I'm sure the mayor would thank you.
Well, is the mayor here happens to be here in the inn tonight, or?
Oh, no. He's up in, well, he's probably home by now.
Oh, well, where is the mayor's office? Maybe we'll stop by in the morning, and maybe the mayor has some more information precisely on reports.
The town hall.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. And she comes and she gives you a nice sort of elderberry wine to go with your meal, and then leaves you to chat or do as you like.
Okay. All right. So, any thoughts from anyone else on the plans going forward? Everyone's happy?
No. I mean, a weird shrine and ogre sounds like it could be related to the corruption.
Yeah, I think it's worth checking out. If nothing else, I just like old shrines.
Well, you and Reverence would.
Well, who knows? Like you said, there might be something tied there to the corruption, or who knows? We might even meet some ogres.
Well, I find that ogres aren't the sort of people you want to meet.
Do they qualify as people? I guess they do.
Hey, how about a tune from our paladin? Can we
Oh yeah.
So he gets up and
toss
Yeah,
a
let's just-
coin to your witcher?
Nice.
this is a song that's been going through my head since I first heard it. I don't even know what a witcher is. And he does a rousing little toss a coin song. And there's not too many people in to toss coins at him, but he gets a couple coppers. And yeah, I assume you
Turn in for the night.
Yeah.
You are brought upstairs to, again, very small but very cute rooms. They're painted a sort of ochre yellow with lots of like what looks like hand knit coverlets. So
Cozy. Yeah, I don't think we'll set a watch. I think we'll just sleep through the night, and I'll do like my religious stuff, as well. Use the time. Prep spells and whatever. Pray. Be holy.
Yeah. Same here.
Very
I am gonna burn a scribble on a page and burn it before going to bed.
At around 3 a.m, I get up and just run around the building.
Perfect.
I'm not even gonna make you roll a stealth check. That old lady sleeps like a and you're far too stealthy to wake up old women in the middle of the night. So.
That's a weird sentence out of context.
There you are. So the morning dawns, and your hostess Melanie is there again with some pancakes.
Ooh.
And some fresh honey.
Ooh.
And butter.
Nice. Yeah, excellent. So what is the charge for the overnight and the meals?
Oh, just a gold for the whole lot.
Okay. So fish out the requested coin, pass it along.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice. We'll come back if we make our way down south.
Oh,
I
won't
like the
that be
pancakes.
lovely?
Yeah. Okay, so then now that we've all got food coma going on, our bellies are full of pancakes. While it's still morning and only one coffee, so we don't have to keep running into the woods. I think we should head toward the ruins.
Well, to the mayor's office first.
Oh yes, that's true. To the mayor's office. Oh, I take it the elk just stays like outside the building and sorts.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
We don't have to worry too much about the elk.
Yeah.
I would assume they have a place to put horses.
The elk does his elk thing. I don't know how that works. You'll have to ask.
Yeah. We'll find out next time.
So we'll just say that the elk does his thing, and is fine.
Yeah, finds grass, poos.
Yeah.
Get some water. All right, so yeah, let's head over and see if is there something that's obviously the town hall? Presumably, it would have a sign on it too.
I put on my mage armor as we walk there.
Yep. So as you came in, there's only 2 buildings it could have been, and one of them you've already been in. So it's not hard to figure out that the sort of large clay brick building in the right at the center of town is probably the one that you're looking to get to.
Yeah.
So we head in that direction and go to the front door, see if it's opened yet.
Well, it's unlocked, so you can certainly walk in.
Yeah, let's head in.
Hello? Anyone home?
Hello? Hello? Who's
Hiya.
there?
We're making our way through your lovely town and just had some delicious pancakes at the inn.
Oh, yeah, good pancakes. I like pancakes.
Yes, we do too. We're gonna have to come back for more.
We were told that you might be having some problems with some ogres in relation to a weird shrine, and we were told that the mayor might have more information. Are you the mayor?
What? And it's a little white-haired gnome, wearing a nicely pressed but very old-fashioned suit. Says, "I'm the mayor. What are you? What ogres? What ogres?"
Oh, yeah, we heard there were rumors of ogres over by a shrine outside of town.
Oh, the old ruins. That's
Yeah.
terrible. Oh, wait. Yes, ogres. Oh, right. Timothy saw the ogres the other day. Are those the ogres?
We would presume so.
Oh. Well,
So
I can't do anything about ogres.
no. We would do something about them. You see, we are quite good at killing things.
Yeah,
That's
we would.
weird.
That's fair enough. So, are we addressing the mayor?
Yes, that is the mayor.
Oh, okay.
Are we sure?
Okay.
He says he is.
I know, but are
Do you
we
want
sure?
to check the old obviously senile man to see if he's actually the mayor?
Yeah, go ahead and insight check.
I want to. Nope.
Wow.
Blue, did you want to insight check? You were really the one.
I was really the one who's
Can-
super curious about if this is
Yeah.
actually the mayor or not.
Can we also say what the roles are? Because I'm not sure they're coming up on the screen.
They-
So we should say.
They should be.
Yeah, I know, but so
And I can
what
check.
I'm-
I can check the actual stream, but on
Okay.
my end, they are showing up.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at the screen now, and it just looks at some green text on the YouTube stream that I see. So just
Did you
FYI.
pause it?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going with the roll. Sorry, technical issues.
Well,
Oh no, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong.
it's not like there's anybody else around who could be the mayor.
Okay.
All right. So, you do know about the ogres, or you don't know about any ogres?
Well, I don't like ogres. I didn't
No.
go and look at them. But
Okay.
Timothy said they were there, and he's very reliable.
All right. Is Timothy around, or does he work nearby where we could stop by and ask?
What?
Timothy?
Where is this Timothy that you talked about?
I don't know. He doesn't tell me where he goes.
Okay, where does he live?
He lives in town. Third
Where-
house down. But he
Okay.
won't be home. He works.
Where does he work?
Well, he's a shepherd.
Oh,
So he's off with the sheep.
is it
Oh.
on the way to the shrine?
Oh, he doesn't go to the shrine. There's ogres there now.
Okay, so we need to find a random shepherd with some sheep not near the shrine.
Can you
Do
tell us
you
what he
like
looks
cheese?
like?
I
Do
love
it.
cheese.
Sheep.
Sheep.
You like sheep?
I'm kind of neutral. I, can take them or leave them.
I hate them. They're stupid. My mother used to have sheep. You put out a fence, and then if you change where the gate is, they'll all walk to where the gate used to be and just sit there until you beat them. Really?
Right.
I wasn't sure why you're the mayor, but the more you talk, the more I'm convinced you should be mayor.
Mayor, I told you that 3 times.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah, you're a great mayor. You're a great mayor.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go look for the sheep. We won't bring any back because we know you don't like them.
they're no good here.
No. All right.
Good day too. You too.
Oh, by the way, do you guys, are you, if we cleared out the ogres, do you know if there's any kind of like reward or compensation that might be offered?
What do you want?
Like 10 gold?
I can do that.
All right, well, hopefully there's not more than 10 ogres. That's be a really bad price.
Out of the midwinter party, but it's not much of a party if you have ogres. So
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll go if we find any ogres, we'll bring back proof of death.
Dead ogre.
You know, nothing yucky, nothing
Okay.
gruesome. I
Oh,
like it.
we'll. No sheep, no gruesome things. Got it.
All right, boys and girl, have a good talk. Be careful.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Have fun storming the castle. All right, so wow. I think they made that person mayor because they didn't think they could be trusted with any other job.
I
They were
feel like he
delightful.
might just have been mayor before he kind of lost it.
Maybe that was great. The sheep story. The sheep story was the best. So yes, we kind of look around. Yeah.
Way. Sheep are stupid.
Yes,
they are.
They really are.
Gonna get no disagreement from anyone about sheep. here.
No. Yeah. So as we cast around the city center that we're in, is it?
Downtown.
Yeah, downtown with all the traffic. Can we spy with our little eye fields with sheep in them or people walking with sheep?
Roll perception.
Will do.
I guess I can help out.
Yeah, please have a look around. Anyone can look around for sheep.
Gotta look around for random sheep.
Okay. You don't necessarily see sheep per se, but you do see a trail that looks like a whole bunch of animals went, and it is headed kind of generally southwest.
Okay. Well, it seems like a lead. Has anyone got tracking?
I want to say I can probably track things.
That's survival, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, make a roll.
it's a pretty
Blue is
low
good.
DC. This is a herd.
There's a
of
lot of sheep, so.
Okay.
You're gonna follow the herd of sheep.
But you could roll survival to see how quickly and how well you.
Yeah, they might have gone through some flat grass or a river. Ooh,
Damn, you are
27.
You find your way right along, and before you know it, you are walking up to a pack of perhaps 20 to 30 sheep. They're mostly gray or white sheep, and at the head of the pack is a middle-aged fella with a large beard that's red. Just sort of he's just sort of chilling, really, sitting there with his sheep.
Hey, Timmy!
Pardon?
Really?
We don't have...
The mayor sent us.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Well, we kind of sent ourselves. We just asked around and asked him first. Sorry, you're Timothy, or?
Yes, I'm Timothy.
So we were told that that you saw some ogres near a shrine near city, near the city, well, near the town.
Yeah, up north there's an old set of ruins with this weird shrine. It also happens to have a lot of good grazing around there. Uh, and it's quiet usually. But I went up there and well, I gotta tell you, there's a place where you could sort of look down, and there was a bunch of ogres just sitting outside looking at the shrine like it was talking to them or something.
A bunch is 3, 7, 12.
I didn't stop to count. I just ran like hell.
That's
Took the
fair.
shape.
When was this?
Oh, this was only about 2 or 3 days ago. I haven't been out that way since, so I don't know if they're still out there.
That's more than fair. Thank you for the information. That's very useful for us.
Do you know what time of day it was when you saw them? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was early in the morning because I was just heading out there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Our mayor, sometimes he's a little forgetful.
We noticed.
Just sometimes.
Yeah.
Is there anything he might have forgotten to tell us about your story or something? Any other stuff?
That he told you my name is amazing. So.
Well, T-Dog, it was great to meet you.
Don't call me that. I'm not a people person. That's why I'm with sheep.
All right. Well, hey, you enjoy your sheep.
Just not too much.
Yeah.
Not that way.
Right. Yeah, just the solitude and
yeah.
It's a
But
platonic
not having people
relationship.
call you T-Dog.
Do you all have the charisma of a bag of wet hay?
Yeah, pretty much.
So should we head north?
Yes, let's head for the shrine.
All right. So I guess at this point, well, do we, in terms of getting to the shrine, do we want to start to keep a lookout now? Do we want to be prepared in case we run into anything at this point? Or are we feeling pretty confident and safe here? We get to the shrine and look around and not be worried.
I will scout ahead.
All right.
On Firahel, my elk.
I still vote for Dave.
Well, he tries.
This whole elk thing is really, it's not working for his perception today.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but to be fair, it's not the best steed for having to look out because there's a pair of antlers in the way.
Yeah. True. Maybe he's not used to the whole bumping yet, so then his line of sight is just very blurry.
Is Christy, are you
Oh yeah,
sort of...
I can also, watch him fumble with his elk and be like, oh man, okay, I'll look around. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm just moving between screens.
Okay, so you see signs of what reminds you of the story, like a sort of an overhang um, that heads into what looks like very rich grassy areas. The kind of places you would expect somebody who likes to have sheep with them go.
Yep. Good grazing area, huh?
Good grazing area.
I kind of signal to the party, and I want to yell, just kind of like hand signal and sort of point them in the direction of where I think we should head.
Oh yes, I was just about to show you. Um,
Anyone want to do survival for checking around for ogre footprints or anything?
You
I
want me
don't
to
know
look
if it's
around for. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess we are trying. I guess we are trying to find ogres now. So I would
Yeah.
like to put all my kitty instincts into trying to find these ogres.
Come,
Okay.
swaggy.
I'm also, because I'm digging around in mushrooms a lot. I'm kind of getting closer to nature, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a survival just on the heck of it.
Ooh, very nice.
Gotta find the mushrooms. Ooh. I'm really annoyed that I wasted my one probably like crit on finding sheep. like of all the things that I need to get a crit at, it's
you
finding sheep.
Get the heck out of finding those sheep.
There they are.
Sheep never stood a chance.
They really did.
It's those like predator prey hunting instincts.
That's true. You can't help yourself, you know. So yeah, Christy, you see some areas that look like they have, broken branches and the place where probably there was an old fire. The ruins are partly covered in old vines and roots, and partly, sticking up. They appear to be made of marble and granite. There's You're not sure where the shrine would be. It must be sort of inside somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you point those things out to the rest of us?
Yep. I sort of start to signal things as I'm seeing the
I
branches.
go over to the fireplace. Can I, what looks like there's been a fire? Can I make any kind of estimate as to how long ago there was a fire here?
You can roll survival with advantage. Yeah, there was probably a fire here last night. It's still just a little bit warm, so.
Can we tell the difference between the tracks, older ones and fresher ones? Like if there's any indication that they went off from the fire into a particular direction, or if they returned from a direction they came from earlier.
Well, they seem to be going back and forth into and out of the ruins. It seems like either that there's a lot of them, or they've been going back and forth quite regularly.
All right, so we have a look inside and around the ruins themselves and see if we can figure out what they were doing in the structure or around the structure.
Well, they were here. The fireplace is recent, so I would suspect that they probably spent last night here.
But what were they doing, moving in and out, going back and forth so much?
Well, he did. Timothy T Dog did mention that he saw them at the shrine, almost like they're being talked to. So if the shrine is in the ruins, then they might be in there being talked to.
I guess I probably have detect evil So, or do we recognize from the shrine? I guess royal religion, for any signs of like the former faith and its alignment.
You can, yeah, roll a religion check.
Ooh, all right.
Certainly, this is not a good place. You can see some of the symbols that are around. It's really hard to make out exactly what was going on here, but there are hieroglyphics that appear to be looking at human sacrifice or halfling sacrifice or some sort of humanoid sacrifice anyway. There's scenes of fire and blood. And it's just hard to exactly figure out what it is that was happening here, but it's clear to you that this is an evil place.
Yeah. So I point this out to the party and the paintings and stuff. And
So just to get like a bearing on how this place looks, so there's like an overhang, and the ruins next to that or like under it.
Yeah, they're under it, and it is. They're very old. I mean, you can tell that much.
And
they
then you have the fireplace somewhere out, like in front of it, and then there's like a big door in the ruins. Like, how ruined are they?
Well, there's openings in the side. One major one that you assume probably had been where a door had been or a gate of some sort. But there's also plenty of places where it's crumbled through. Really, it looks like it would be harder to get through the vegetation than it would be to get through.
So it's mostly just walls that are left. Like there isn't like a like it's.
Well, you haven't gone in yet, so.
Well, from the outside.
From the outside, what you see are walls with images and carvings on it, and a lot of vines and just overgrowth.
All right. So yeah, I think we should be on our guard if we weren't already. But yeah, this place is pretty creepy, and hopefully they don't come back.
Yes.
Katie, could you sneak up and take a look
inside?
Inside there, just like peek in the big opening.
All right. I'm gonna try to sneak around and see what I can see.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
All right. Oh, where's my stealth?
Fuck it, I'm gonna go with you.
No, you're not stealthy. You stay behind.
Yes, I am.
Go around the other way to the brush-covered entrance. Ooh, that is stealthy.
I'm proficient in stealth and have a fairly good dex. I'm like.
You're not me.
My dex is literally my highest stat.
Blue, you're not as silent as you would usually be, but mostly because you're worried about Erasmus. It's distracted you a little bit, but you still manage to make it through. There are some winding, what you might call corridors, areas that seem to head to a central courtyard. And when you get to the courtyard, you see 3 ogres just staring at an altar with a blue glowing stone on it. And they're just looking at it, and there's 2 other ogres that are working. It seems like they're trying to clear away the brush and the debris. And once they have it, they put it into what looks like a makeshift wagon. When it is full, you notice that one of the ogres that's just staring turns around, goes straight to the wagon, and picks it up to be carted off. So you may want to hide because he's coming your way.
All right, hiding time. So I'm gonna. I actually want to. How big is this temple? How tall? Sorry, not big. How tall?
At its tallest points, it goes up to like 12 or 13 feet. At its lowest point, it's just a couple feet high. So it really just depends on where.
Okay.
Are there any place to like actually hide?
Yes, there's plenty of places you could fairly easily hide.
All right, I'm gonna hide from the
Same
from
here.
the cart.
Yeah, and he does not. He's not. He doesn't look like he's out looking around or trying to particularly be out looking for anything. So he's quite huge with large teeth sort of sticking out of his face. He's an angry, brutish looking, but he's just staggering with his great mass through these corridors as if he's been going in and out quite a few times, actually. The people back at the camp, you want to roll perception?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's heading your way. We should probably actually have warned you in some way.
Okay, sorry, you have to get to the right sheet. So you're gonna roll for reverence?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I am. If I can find him. Where are you, Reverence? There you are.
I'm doing all right.
All right. Oh, for once.
Yes.
When it actually counts.
So, you guys hear what couldn't possibly be Blue and Erasmus coming.
Right.
That's just not what they sound like. So you gather something big is coming.
Yeah, so I look around for an appropriate cover, and I go to dive behind it, and I assume Reverence would do the same.
Yeah, I guess we're all rolling
Initiative?
stealth.
Okay.
Oh
Stealth
no.
first.
Reverence's stealth is
Oh no.
Holy crap,
abysmal.
you did great. So Christy, whoosh, just disappears.
Yeah. Right after I crap myself. Whoa! What's that?
Whereas, poor Reverence sort of smashes through a bush.
Clang, clang, clang.
Clang, 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 He's, let me see.
Shouldn't it be even lower because he has the plate armor?
Well, I think that's part of it, yeah.
I think that's a negative. He has a negative modifier.
Yeah. It says -1 actually on it already.
Yeah, but I think that's his
Dex? I
yeah.
don't think so. Does he
Maybe.
get Dex minus? Also, he's going to the elk. Hide! Hide! Oh, no, he can do
Oh,
that.
he is. He does have a dex.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's even lower than it says it is.
Also, he's trying to hide a huge ass fey elk.
Yeah, he's going, go, Farrell, run.
Run,
And
Dave.
so even as completely deaf to the world as the ogre is, he does catch a hint of that sound, and now you can all roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay, Hang on one second, actually.
It's all right. I want to check a spell anyway.
Okay. So and wait a second. Sorry about this.
That's fine.
Oh, stop that. What are you doing?
Don't know. All the math's going on.
All right. Blue.
So how many ogres were there in total? Were there 3 or 5?
There were 5.
Okay. And there's one that is approaching us. Just one.
Yes.
Okay.
When he hears, I don't know if any of you speak giant.
I don't.
You hear him roar out, and it sounds like at the top of his lungs, and he drops the wagon and grabs the giant club that was previously sort of tied around his waist. And one quick second, I have to see what he... Okay. All right, and Blue, you hear as well as everybody else does this. It's pretty clear to you that this is not a happy, hey guys, let's have lunch kind of thing. So
It's more like, hey guys, I found some lunch that we
Alarm!
can eat after we kill it.
all right, so what do you do?
All right. How many are there? 4 with me?
There are 2 sort of around clearing debris. 2 are left staring at the blue stone in the center.
Okay. So I got 4. Got 4 of them.
Yeah, but we also have one that we know has seems to have discovered our friends.
Yeah, that's true. Goodness. Okay, let's go. You said they were. Oh, I'm gonna be mean. They were covering like brush and stuff away, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna light it on fire.
When you
All
asked,
right.
I knew where you're going with that. Fucking awesome.
I'm-
Pyros.
Just light it on fire.
What are you using to set it on fire?
I have I'm a firebender. I can just light things on fire.
Oh,
Ooh.
and that's within range?
I don't know. I mean, if it's not, I'm a cat. I'm sure I can get within range.
What is the range of...
Of firebending stuff?
Yeah.
Let's see.
30 feet, 60 feet.
The ogre's lives were peaceful until the fire was taken attack.
While you're looking that up, can I ask a technical question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I read when I was doing all my leveling up, because I sorted my stuff out, that I get 9 spells a day in total. I think that's my bonus plus my levels. So 5 plus 4. My
Right.
5, right? But then I've got different slots. Like I've got 3rd level spells. I've got 2 slots and 4 slots for 1st level. So when I cast like a 1st level spell at a 3rd level slot, is that just 1 spell, or does that count against the slots I have for 3rd level spells for that day?
It counts against the 3rd level and not the 1st level spell.
Okay.
slot.
Okay, got it. Okay, and then I have 9 in total.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And usually when you cast, well, a lot of spells, if you cast them at a higher level than what they are, you will get some additional
Yeah,
thing.
that's kind of I'm looking at that. So
Yeah.
okay, thanks. All right, so back to the game. Sorry,
Okay.
it seemed a good time to do it.
Well, this is part of the game.
Yeah.
30 feet.
Okay, so you can. You're not quite to 30 feet now, but you can easily get over there because it's just a little bit further.
But can you do that without being spotted? Because we are high. We do have the advantage of being hidden right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Can I try without getting spotted?
Yeah,
I can waste an action on it. That's okay. I don't.
Just roll a stealth to see how stealthy you're being in general. It's only like, yeah, you're fine.
A little bit fine.
All right.
So, what do you do to firebend? Is this a?
It's not actually. I have elemental attunement, so I can just light small campfires, just start them up. Or I guess since I want to be fancy about it, I can just
With your
make
bow tie.
shapes out of fire. So I'm just gonna make a cube of fire, and in the
Make a
middle
cat of fire.
make a
Right.
small cat of fire in the middle of the brush.
Okay. So let's see. So this is in front, like right in front of one of the people, I'm assuming. The ogres.
Well, they're not people.
Wait, I thought everything was people.
The ogres.
I don't know. That term is so nebulous in D&D. What counts as a people?
That was my point.
Well, I think all the like civilized like.
All right, we can talk about this later. Let's fight.
We're fighting ogres now.
No, this is more important.
I mean, it might be important. I might decide whether I want to kill them or not if they're people.
All right. So, you light the brush on fire, and it's directly in front of one of the ogre who is alerted because he's been aware. Like, do you have a spell DC? I'm assuming. Otherwise, I'm going to just make this like a dexterity.
I don't have a spell DC, so you can make it whatever you want.
Yeah, so it's basically a dex save. So he gets out of the way and takes half damage. So let me see.
It
Really
doesn't really
quick.
do damage, so you don't have to give them damage. It's really just light fire.
Yeah, it just makes a fire. It's not really an attack as such. I mean, technically speaking, if he's inside the fire, he would take damage, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
it
much.
was like right in front of him, so I'm just checking. I figure he'll have gotten burned, but it
Okay.
probably won't be much. Like, I'll roll a d4 for it.
Yes. I need
Yeah,
I need at least one more level before I get my actual fire attacks.
Okay. Okay. Christy, it's your turn. Christy?
Oh, we lost Chris.
Sorry, I muted myself because Cologne traffic.
Okay.
Yeah, so I take it. I'm in cover, so the ogre is facing away from me. Correct?
Yeah.
It's because I think Reverence and I went in different directions.
Yeah.
That's in my head. I was like, I'm going over here. You go over there, and clank, clank, clank. So yeah, from behind cover, I'm gonna light his ass up with a lightning bolt.
All right.
So I'm gonna cast it at level 3 because I want to see what happens.
Lightning bolts. Strike of lightning forming a line 100
No,
feet long.
it's a save. Saving throw.
Okay. All right. And not a real dexterous creature, so. Oh God, yeah. Let me roll for a crit.
Okay.
Critical fail roll. Hang on.
How does that work? Talk us through it while you're doing it.
Yeah, so basically it's like a critical failure roll, fumble chart. So you roll a D100, and based on that, a lot of different things can happen to you. And let's see, I'm under saveversus.wordpress.com.
Okay.
They have a chart there.
Nice.
So he's going to roll a D100, 58. So according to this chart, you suffer the effects of a Bane spell for the remainder of the encounter. So Bane is, I think, disadvantage on saving throws. Let me double check that. Whenever a target that fails makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that from the
attack or save.
And it lasts 1 minute. Okay.
Nice.
So attack or save, he's got a minus d4 to everything.
Nice. The chart doesn't go up high enough for all the damage I have to do. It's a 1d8 or 8d6. So what is it? Backslash roll. Yeah, and then 8d6.
Okay. Yes, plus whatever, if anything.
That's a lot of damage.
29. Whew. All right.
And look at all the ones I got even.
So the lightning just streams out from you and gets him right in the tuchus. He gets to jump up and roar, and that hurt.
Hence the Bane spell. All right, well, that's my round.
Bane spell, so it's actually just like a pain in the butt.
So now the two ogres that you guys are still hiding, right?
Yes.
So the two ogres that were there are going to have to waste a turn looking around for you. Or at least the first one will. Let's see if he can find you. Let's see.
Does he move around, or is he just looking?
He's going to, let me see, what is he better at, actually? He's terrible at everything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that he's probably neither like particularly wise or intelligent. He is an ogre.
So he's basically just looking around like, what? And he catches sight of something, but it turns out to be nothing. Or now he just looks confused. So the next one will have to waste his turn. Also looking around. Come on. Gets even less. And now they're both roaring in frustration. They start to move towards the first that was yelling, the first ogre. So that will take them. Their movement speed is 40 feet. So because they're larger, they're a little faster. So they're on their way. And now it is Erasmus' turn.
What is the highest number of ogres that I can would be able to hit within a 20-foot radius? A sphere with a 22.
Yeah, you could hit the two that are they're right next to each other.
So either the two walking out or the two sweeping.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna, and I'm not gonna hit anyone like myself or Blue Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm gonna throw a fireball at the two that are currently walking out.
Okay.
So they have to roll a DC of 13 dexterity.
They suck at that.
Yes, they do.
Neither of them do it. They both are getting walloped.
So they take 30 fire damage.
30, like 30.
Yes.
I was just double checking because I wasn't sure I heard you right. All right. And that is. Okay, well that.
And
hurts.
anything not worn or carried within that 40 feet sphere gets set on fire.
Would it? Anything not worn or carried? Okay.
So, yeah. So if there's like something like if there's some,
Wheelbarrows of brush,
Yeah.
it's gonna
for instance.
get scorched and burned.
So the brush is all being torched, and there's quite a lot of it. You know, if they survive, you've done them quite a. You've really helped them out with their work. But
I'm just delighted at the amount of power I just dealt out.
okay. So both of them are just torched from behind with a flaming mass of fire. And now it is Reverence's turn. And Reverence is going to, what can he do? He is, great. Divine Sense, Lay on Hands, Great Weapon Fighter, Divine Smite, and an extra attack. He's going to attack with his maul. So his first one hits. Wow.
Dang,
30
we are just
damage?
We've been doing. I think I mean, if I remember correctly, that's like half their health.
Yeah. He just dispatches the first one, you know, because, you know, he already took quite a lot with the lightning. So he
Up his
just
butt.
sort of right up his ass. You know, he doesn't even have a chance to fail on a saving throw with his bane. As he's still reeling, trying to put the fire on his ass out and sort of running around in circles, Reverence just comes up behind him and lays into him with his maul and just slams right into his skull and smashes its mighty girth down. He then looks down the corridor, sees the other two singed ogres.
You just seen the explosion. You just get cool guys don't look back at explosions except they shop probably should have.
So he rushes forward, and he isn't gonna quite be able to make it all the way to them, but he to attack again. So, but he'll be able to get there. So he rushes down the corridor to get there. Now it is the other two, and they did not see the two that were staring at the shrine did not see what happened with Blue, but they did see the fireball come hurtling out, so they know where Erasmus is. The first one comes with his great club, and that is a +6 to hit. So let's see. Does a 12 hit you? Erasmus?
Oh, sorry. No, 12 does not hit me.
So he tries to smash down, but you manage to dodge out of the way. The second one comes, and you're kidding me. And similarly, can't quite get around the first guy, but he is there with his club. So now you have two ogres, enormous, directly in front of you,
And they're probably quite pissed.
and they are mad.
I did kind of set them on fire.
This isn't the two that were set on fire. This is the two that were just staring.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. I went to go get a drink, so I missed some things.
Well, you came back
That's-
good time. It was only a slight delay.
All right. And that brings us around to Blue.
All right, gotta help out my little buddy. So, to one of the ones that is going after Erasmus, we're gonna attack him with some claws. Ooh, that was not.
Neither of them hit.
Neither of them hit.
Well, that doesn't hit, rather.
One
should
doesn't
say.
hit. Okay, well that's okay. I get a second one. Yay! First
Okay.
level, 2 attacks.
That one hits.
Woot!
Nice.
Oh, too many windows. Sorry, now 6 slashing.
Okay.
And we might as well focus this guy down. So we'll do 11. Does 11 hit?
11 just hits. They're big. They're not hard to hit. So.
Alright. And 7.
Okay.
And then we are just gonna go all out on this one because I want him dead. So flurry of blows.
1 hit.
So 8.
Okay. All right. So you just jump up out of the shadows and just with your claws, you just jump. You miss a couple times as it's hard to get past their enormous reach, but you land a couple solid claws right into them. And you sort of slash them up about the legs and arms.
Woot.
Okay. That brings us to Christy.
So I am going to move into the building. I don't know how far I can get based on the fact that I was outside and hidden last time. But my aim is I wanna go see Blue.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can reach Blue in this round.
No, it'll take another round to get there.
Okay. Well, if I use all of my movement, then because if I stop and cast a spell, I won't get close, right?
Right. If you use your movement, you'll be within where you can see Blue for sure.
Yes, because I learned when I was doing my research and lining up for being 5th level, I have haste. And I just want to see the flurry of blow kitty go.
All right. So how far does that spell?
It's well actually no, you're right. It's within range. It's not a touch spell. It's within
Yeah.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
In
mean,
order to get
he already has his own haste he could
Oh.
activate.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
but
thought
that
that was
would-
just a one-off spell
No,
thing.
no.
I have
Oh,
a
the
ring,
okay.
but I have
the
to
ring
use an
is one of the
action
ones-
for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you use an action to give it to me, then I don't have to use an action for it.
Yeah.
all right. In order to get to where you can
Cast it.
cast it, you would not. First of all, you would lose the action, so you wouldn't be able
Okay.
to cast it.
Okay.
Secondly, you would have to get past 2 ogres, so
All
you
right,
would
fair
take.
enough. Okay. All right. And are the 2 ogres, I guess, is Reverence is in front of me as well?
Yes, Reverence is in front of you. He's already sort of taken off down the corridor, so you'd have to like go around
Okay.
Reverence and
Then I think what I will do is can I do Hellish Rebuke if I haven't been damaged yet?
No, it's a reaction. Reaction you
Okay.
do when you get damaged.
All right. Well, then I'll do Guiding Bolt.
okay,
That's okay. So that's what I will do.
that hits.
Boom. And then I'll move. Can I move with the rest of my, or am I done? Am I still stuck where I am?
You can move.
Okay, I'll try to get close. Oh, yeah, I'll try to get closer. I'll at least get to the fight. I'll see if what I can get within range of blue, and we'll see what happens next round. So
Well, you get 30 feet closer, so you're not. But you could get within 30 feet of him
Okay.
next time.
that's what I'll do then. I'll set myself up for the next round. We'll see how these
Okay.
ogres might get tougher. I don't know. There's 4 of them.
Roll damage.
Oh yes, sorry. And let me see. 46 radiant damage. Get to my die. 6, 4, 14.
Okay. So that ogre is looking pretty bad. He's taking it from behind and from in front now. And he is looking dicey. Starting to anyway. Let's see. So actually it is now their turn. And they are both going to attack Reverence because he's the one that they can see directly in front of them. So 13 plus 6 is, yeah, it's going to hit him. I'm just going to see first if they hit, and then I'll roll their damage. Whoa, and 1 crits. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so...
Oh, they're not. But there's all these special things when he crits, isn't there?
So... Okay. So, all right, the first will be... the first is just a straight one. So let's take care of his damage first. He... it is a 2d8 plus 4. So we'll do 13. Because that's the average. So where are... Okay, 35. All right, so he lands a solid hit. And then the next guy is going to roll a d100. And we will see whereabouts he gets. It's 35. Okay. You are able to maneuver towards your opponent while you're attacking and attempt to harass them. After your attack, you can attempt to grapple your opponent if you have a free hand. or attempt to shove your opponent if both hands are in use. He's going to try to grapple. So first he attacks and does another 13 points of damage.
That can't be good. I don't. Varens like he doesn't have that much health.
Yeah, he's so Reverence is now looking really bad. So, and now they're going to do a strength roll against each other. So, the ogre lunges at him, and it's a 9 plus.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, 9 plus 4, so 13. And now, Jess does a. He's got a pretty good strength as well. So let's say, I'm just gonna do a strength check. He gets it. So he lunges and tries to grab with his giant hand, but and he gets his hand on the shield or on the armor, but Reverence pushes and away while pulling back, and manages to free himself from any attempted grappling. Alrighty, so Erasmus, it's your turn.
Okay, so I have 2 ogres in front of me. I can't really move out without giving them an attack of opportunity, right?
Right.
And blue is is within 5 feet of both of them. Only one.
He's one of them. They're big, so it's like you have to maneuver around their enormous girth. So, but there is the one that he has been attacking, and he is right near him.
Okay, I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast, both shots towards the one that blue is right next to. So I would normally get disadvantages, but pack tactics means I don't, so it's just a normal straight roll for both of them.
Okay.
13.
1 hits. Yep, the 13 hits.
I roll damage for that one. 11.
Okay.
And second one hits too. For 7 damage.
Okay. All right. Reverence is turn. So Reverence is going to lay on hands because he needs it.
That is probably a good idea.
Smart.
So he's going to give himself, I think he has 10 points of.
Something like that.
No,
You
he has
split it.
30 points. So he's going to give himself 10 lay on hands points. And I think that's a bonus action. Let me quickly look that up and make sure I'm saying the right thing here. Come on. He is for Paladin.
It's an action, I think.
Your blessed touch can heal wounds. Full of healing power. It is an action. Yep. So, right. So he he gives himself 10 hit points and then just sort of hits a defensive posture.
Oh man.
Actually, if he's got to hold a whole, do a whole thing, he's going to give himself 15. So if he has to just, because he'll just lose that again. Okay.
For reverence.
Alrighty. So it is now the two guys that are in front of you. Well, one of them has been harried by the kitty, so let me see.
And then shot by me.
And then shot by you. So he's still going to go after you, Erasmus, then.
Kind of figured.
Stop pissing off the big things.
16, I'm assuming, hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Does 13 points of damage. And then so you take a club right to your foot. And the next one does 15.
15 is my armor class.
Yep, so that still hits. So that's another 13 points of damage. So they both sort of just one smashes you right in the foot, and then the other sort of catches you on the side with his club.
Well, that was bad.
Oh no. Oh.
And that is their turn. They're going to stay right where they are, which brings us to Blue.
Blue. All right.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah, I could. But I kind of...
It's a cat. Wants to play with it.
I do want to play with it. I also debate, no, if I turn on my ring, I'll be able to help out more, but I'm also going to take a whole turn, and you'll probably die.
I know how I have a way to get away, so don't worry.
All right, I think I'll be more helpful with my ring, which means it's time to cast. Because, God, yeah, you're too far away. You're too far away.
I won't get you till the next round. It won't kick in till next round.
Yeah, but neither will mine anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll wait for you. You know what? Let's kick this. Let's finish off this guy that's beating up on poor Erasmus. So leave my friend alone.
All right.
Well, I didn't mean to hit that twice.
They both hit.
But okay, cool. We'll take them both. All right, let's see. That one and that one. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Just all sorts of even.
He is looking seriously bloody.
Good. We won't, because he is going to get beaten up some more.
That is.
Just the first
one. And how do you describe how you kill him?
We're going to go with yes, leave my friend alone, and then jump on top of his back and just hit him with just over and over on top of his head.
All you see is just blood and gore and claws flying in blinding speed as you just tear and rip into his throat, and he goes down.
Rip and tear until it is
done. Which is...
Sorry, I'm really hyped up for Doom Eternal.
Christy, it's your turn.
Yep. So I take it now I can cast haste on Blue.
Yep. You can get gore. You have to get forward a little bit, but you can sort of roll me a dexterity check just to make sure you can sort of get around all this.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's not easy for you, but you do manage to sort of squeeze through where you're far enough away that nobody can get a dexterity check. You have to sort of go through some plants, you know.
Okay.
But you can do it, and you get to the other side where you're close enough to be able to cast haste on Blue.
Yes.
So I take it you're willing. So just for a reminder of all the extra attack and extra bonus to AC and Dex and stuff. So. And then I'm also going to make my way when I'm finished with that toward Reverence in case I have to do some healing on him too for the next round. We'll see how it goes.
Do you have the movement for that?
I don't know how much. I mean, I don't know how close I was to Reverence anyway, but like that's, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I just figured I got close enough to do what I needed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can sort of hang out in the general area.
Kind of the advantage of having having some kind of battle map that.
Yeah. Well, I have a general map in my head.
Yeah.
You guys actually ended up doing things I didn't expect you to, so I didn't have this map.
Oh, that's okay. That's what happens.
But that's okay.
That's okay. Just imagine SpongeBob saying "imagination" and we're good.
Imagination.
I think like rolling for it whenever we're in doubt if we can do stuff is totally fair. So
yeah.
Let's see. So it is the two people. They have such low. They're gonna just try to hit Reverence again. They're not gonna notice you. All they are is big dumb brutes who go ah.
That's also a good impression.
Spot on impressions.
The first one swings and it's a miss. Good. And the second one swings and also a miss. So,
good.
He just dives, swoosh, swoosh. He's kind of using the space. He's like one of those guys, those hallway fights they put in movies now all the time. He's just like, choo, choo, choo. Just using that narrow space to dodge around. Speaking Erasmus, it is now your turn.
Okay, I need to. So, I need to remember it correctly. If I use a bonus action to cast a spell, can I still then cast another spell?
Yeah.
That is an action.
Yes.
Because I know there are some weird rules about that.
Oh.
What bonus spell are you looking for?
I want to. Well, actually, no. Sorry, I can't cast another spell anyway. So I'll. But I know I can cast a cantrip. So I want to use my bonus action to cast Misty Steps to get away from them, and then cast Eldritch Blast afterwards.
Yes.
Because one Misty Steps believe if I cast use a spell, a bonus action to cast a spell, I can only then do cantrips, but it's a cantrip anyway. So.
Right. So you can cast the spell and do the cantrip. So.
Yes, so I missed a step, and that it's 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. And it says here that I'm surrounded by silvery mist. It's not gonna be silvery mist, it's gonna be smoke, smoke and embers. And I would like to go inwards into the courtyard, that direction.
Okay, sure.
And then I will cast Eldritch Blast on, again, both on the one that... No, actually, that one's gone. The other one. So
yeah, the other one is not quite... Actually, I think Blue would be in within 5 feet of him.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay, in that case, I have advantage.
Okay.
12, I believe that
hits.
So that's 8. And that does not hit.
Okay, yep.
So, and then...
I love the sound effects. We need a soundboard.
Right. It is Reverence's turn. Wait, did Reverence go? No, it's Reverence's turn.
Reverence got attacked twice.
Right.
He got attacked twice. He's one of the last people to in the initiative order.
Right. And then the guy that you hit. Okay, so so Reverence is going to cast Searing Smite now.
On its weapons.
14, which definitely hits. And let's see.
Which catches the guy on fire, if I remember correctly.
Yes. All right, let's see. I should have rolled with the maul, so I'm just going to do that now. Doesn't matter. So the maul 26.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's
He
bad.
catches one of them directly with just a stunning radiant blast directly just sort of shoots up and through him and leaves nothing but a giant hole where
And
his
he's
chest,
now on fire because of the shearing smite.
he's dead.
He's on fire.
Well done.
Dead and on
I
fire.
can't tell if the Searing Smite.
No, it does because we
No, wait.
have one of the gnolls.
Does it stay on for now that he's hit somebody though?
I believe that one, if I remember correctly, you use an action to put it on, or maybe a bonus thing. You put the smite on, and then it stays on the weapon. And then once you hit someone, that's like it spends that spell and does the extra damage to them, and then sets them on fire.
All right,
And the
so
corpse remains on fire.
with his second attack, he will go after the other one. And hit. So that's 23 points. So he bloodies the heck out of that guy. Actually, no, he dispatches that guy. What am I talking about? So he just
One guy left.
pounds through. Okay. And just catches him on an upswing right on the side of his skull, and you hear a giant crack as he goes limp. The last ogre.
Ogres are people too.
We gotta ogre lives matter.
Ogre lives matter. Until they don't.
They really don't. They don't matter. Ogre lives. So he suddenly his eyes go blue for a second.
Ooh.
And as if he is hearing something, he turns around, runs to the shrine. Blue, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
That absolutely gonna.
That hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so he doesn't even seem to notice it. He goes to the blue stone that is on the shrine. He picks it up and then he throws it far into the distance. And I'm going to roll for strength and see what he rolls.
Hell?
Oh no.
You see a mushroom cloud rise.
And nothing happens. And he just stands there, looking vacantly.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Whose turn is it then?
Yeah.
What do I mean?
It is Blue's turn.
Ah. Guy's not doing anything. I don't feel bad about attacking him. So I'm not. I'm gonna just go up to him and like tap him, not violently, and see if I can wave my hands in front of his
If he
face.
reacts to it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Huh. Okay. So I'm just gonna inform everyone else that we're not, that this guy isn't doing anything.
A little busy right now.
Everyone else is dead, I think, right?
Is that the
Yeah.
last one?
Yeah, everyone
the
else is
last
dead.
one.
So did we follow his throw or did he not throw it? I'm confused. Sorry.
He threw it. He threw it. Let's see. The only people who were really in a good position to see would have been Blue or Rasmus. So you guys can roll perception.
Oof.
Blue, you could tell the direction and that he was throwing it in. Erasmus, you could see that it was a hell of a throw. But where it went into the deep mess of woods and forests, or how far it went, very, very hard to tell from your vantage point. Blue, you could probably, you guess that with a great deal of luck, if you hunted for it, you might be able to find it. But if you didn't have luck, it just...
Inspiration?
I'm all out of it.
I have it.
Yeah,
I
but
still have mine. Well, could he lead us to where we would look as a party for it? And
Well, hold on. We still have
we
this
still
guy.
have this guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta deal with this guy first.
I mean, we're presumably still in the initiative order, or
yeah, or is it over? Is the battle over?
The battle,
I mean, I like one. If the battle isn't over, once it gets to my turn, I will I will shoot at him.
he's not dead. And so, Christy, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I don't know. I'm going to defer to the end of the round. You guys do that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You can
So,
hold an action. You can hold an action, but you have to say what you're holding it for, and what action.
oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna see whether or not this ogre makes it through the end of the round.
Well,
And if so, I've got a guiding bolt ready to go.
so that probably wouldn't work because then you're saying if he makes it through the round, you're going to shoot him with a guiding bolt. So that just doesn't make sense.
All right. Well, then.
You could say something like if he attacked somebody.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. If that makes
For an attack.
Okay. I'll hold for an attack.
Okay.
Because I'm also pretty far away, so I don't know how much of this I'm seeing well. But I guess I can also take my move. How close am I? I think I was pretty far away, so maybe I'll take this.
So that you would be in a place where you could see.
Okay, I will do that. Yeah. Holding for an attack.
And Blue's already sort of reported what's going on.
Yeah.
So that brings us to Erasmus.
And Blue is right next to him, so that hits.
Yeah, it hits. Yep.
That's 6.
Okay.
And the other one also hits. That's 7.
Okay. That wakes him up. So that means, Christy, you can take your. Well, no, he hasn't attacked anybody yet.
Yeah.
All right. So he wakes up, and you can see him sort of like snap out of it. Reverence.
It's gonna hurt a lot. Like he can't have much health left.
Reverence is not in a place where he can really see what's going on, so he's going to get closer, but he's not going to do anything. He's not going to attack. And Blue, you are the one that's right near him, so he is going to attack you. And
No.
And hey, I see you. Oh my goodness. I have a 5-year-old here who's showing me an Ash toy and a Pikachu.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, all right. Awesome, guys. I'll be with you in a little bit, okay?
And we haven't made dinner.
Yeah.
You gotta get the important things.
Well, I'm sure your daddy is on it. Sorry.
No, delightful.
Well,
Okay.
I presume that means that that Elspeth gets to take her make her guiding bolt attack.
Yes, she does.
And so I will. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom.
And that hits.
Okay, and what is that? 4d6 radiant damage. Sorry, I lost my mouse. There it is. Okay, found it. 14.
That's pretty good.
Okay. So he is barely standing now. He's bloodied and just like heaving and just not in a good place. Blue?
Oh, well, I guess he tried to hit me, so I didn't want to kill you, but
Now you made me.
this is you asked for this. 20.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, that's a way to finish him off.
Yeah, I'm not
Go
sure how
ahead
much
and-
HP he's got, but
You should. Yeah, that does it.
okay.
So you sort of put him out of his misery, so to speak.
Can I just do like a who's that guy? Leonard Nimoy. Chop to the back of the head.
The Vulcan. What
Yeah.
the fuck is it
Death-
called?
The Vulcan death touch or death
Death
grip,
Grip, yeah.
and he
Well-
falls over.
I'm more annoyed than anything that he tried to hit me.
So now you are with 5 bloody ogre corpses.
And the blue glowing stone that was thrown into.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Do you wanna
do we want to
take
find the
part of-
stone?
do we
Well-
want to end here or do we?
I think first we should take parts of their garments individually, covered in blood, as proof. Because they didn't want any fingers. The mayor didn't want anything too gross.
That's true. Can I let you 3 to take care of that? I want to try to find the stone before I forget where it went.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am gonna help you with the stone because I was the other one who saw it.
All right. So I'm going to have you go with survival. With
If Reverence went with him, would they get advantage?
well, Blue will be able to do it with advantage.
Okay.
Go with survival with advantage because Erasmus is helping.
Okay.
So you guys can probably take a look. Yeah. All right. So it takes a while, and because you had haste on, after a minute you have to sort of sit down and then get back up and go again. You eventually find the place where you assume it would excuse me,
Ooh,
it would have fallen. And because your survival was so high, something's been here.
Oh.
Some sort of. It must have been something beastly because it looks like, it's a clawed print.
Oh.
And that stone is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
All right. Well,
Do you want to look for a path of? It sounds kind of big.
does
gonna
sound
try
kind
to-
of. Yeah, if I could try to track the big creature.
Okay.
Nope.
No, this is clearly a creature that is at home in this area. You follow the tracks a little ways, and then they just seem to disappear.
All right. So
So do we head back to the
yeah,
rest?
let's head back and help out Elspeth and Reverence. We'll
right.
we'll tell them about this stuff when we get there.
Yeah.
So, Christy and Reverence should. I'm assuming you're kind of like going through the body and
Yep.
looking for.
Yeah.
All right, Reverence gets nowhere, so he's like, "What? There's just
Where's my elf?
rat.
Where's my elf?
Gotta check my.
Oh, sorry,
persuasion.
sorry. That wasn't what I meant. Sorry.
I get it.
Peas. There we go. Oh my goodness.
That elk.
Fuck, where's
It's
that
Alright.
fucking
fire.
elk gone?
It's smoke. It's so smoky in here, and all the ash.
I got to, because you both did it. Roll a D100, Christy.
Oh no.
Wait, does the fumble also apply to when it's not attacked?
Not really, but I'm just gonna check and see. Because you both managed to like completely.
Yeah.
This seems fair. If we mess up this badly,
Yeah.
we're
Well,
this
at least it was
Okay.
after the battle.
All right, so I'm. No, that's the wrong one. Hang on, fumble. Okay, you just fall in the gore.
Oh no. Oh.
Both of
Ew.
you just end up. Yeah, he falls, and then he falls into you, and now you're both covered in ogre gore.
Great.
Oh,
We are
I
having.
think we have plenty of evidence now. There's no need.
Yeah, I'm going back to town and having a bath after this.
Okay. So, Blue and Erasmus, once you get back, it probably takes you about an hour.
An hour to get back or an hour to
An hour to get all the way out there, and then to get back, and
look for it and get okay.
yeah.
So just
And by the
explain
time-
stuff.
Sorry.
No, just explain all the stuff to Elspeth and Reverence about the giant creature that I wasn't able to track, and that
Okay.
I couldn't find the stone anymore, but it seems like it might have been taken by the big thing.
If I was gonna hazard a guess, that stone seemed to have power over the ogre. So I would hazard a guess and say that the thing that took the stone was probably also under the power. Like, I don't think it took it just because there's
Yeah.
a stone. I think the stone probably
Called it.
willed it to get it away from us.
Do you think we might be able to find something in the ruins? Like if we look through
Possibly.
the ruins, a clue to
Okay.
what this stone is?
Sure. Roll. Two of you can roll investigation or one can roll with advantage.
Yeah, don't let me investigate anything.
I don't know. I have a +3 to advantage. What does everyone else have?
2.
Should I roll with advantage or?
Yes, probably.
If you're 3, you might be the highest.
Yeah. Let's let our smartest person go. Woot.
That's a 20. Not a nat, but it's still 20.
Okay. So you have to like sift through some of the burned wreckage of plants that have been torched away.
I don't mind that.
You see a figure with that has a sort of a blue tinged stone eye among the carvings. It is a horrific, grotesque figure, very large. You see it over a field, and sort of with you could see it has multiple arms. It's a little hard to make it out, but everybody that is around this figure is sort of kneeling and with their arms outraised upraised as if beseeching it like a god. And
Guys, take a look at this. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily related.
oh boy. All right.
Ooh, nice.
So, so he says, "Wait, I know that. That is an ancient tale that I heard. What was the name of that blue-eyed creature? It was. Oh yes, it was almost like a it was a demon.
Oh, okay.
But a demon that was worshipped as a god, like a demon prince. And that gem would have had psionic power to enthrall anything with evil intent around it. There's no sense. There's no wonder that these ogres were doing as they were bid. I wish we had gotten there faster in order to destroy it.
Yikes. Okay, some dark stuff going on. Let's see. Is there anything like around here that could we, like, I don't know. Is it a terrible thing to destroy another god's place shrine? Would we get cursed? But
not if it's an evil one. And I think the thing that's like the god thing is probably gone. That was probably the stone.
Yeah, but the whole place has been built around it.
Yeah.
So
but I mean, I'm not sure how you're gonna destroy it. It's
maybe
it's ruins, but like it's still like stone.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I'll say some prayers. Put some good energy in the place.
We could go back to the village and ask around, see if anybody knows of stories or tales of a blue crystal or whatever. They might be able to find out
We
where.
should probably also tell them to be wary that there might be things coming, like that this might not be over yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need a bath. Like now.
What did
and
you do?
I need to have a sit down and heal back up. I'm at 8 hit points.
Ooh.
It's a good thing I have a Misty stepped out.
All right. So, I'm gonna say that we've been going for a little over
almost 3 hours.
Yeah, so this is a good place to sort of stop. I'm going to assume that you guys got back to the town. And
I had a long bath.
and you can sort of we'll pick that up next week.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right. And
Do we just
That's
say
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I still have to give us off air.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's your
Yes.
stream. But all right. So thanks everybody for watching. Sorry, not.
no,
really
I'm
over-
sorry. I think we haven't worked that out quite.
Yeah.
We are doing
But-
things a little weird today.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
But yeah, thanks for everybody who stopped by. I think there's currently 8 people, but we did have 12 for a while, and some people might catch up later. And yeah, come back next week, same time. And goodbye from me from Guy. Bleh, I have to come up with a new ending bit. Goodbye from me, and goodbye from all the players, and our mistress, of course. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hey, they did the bit. Okay, bye.